I'm predicting. Well, Dick, I'm predicting right now. This is the first night. This is the first game. Remember, this is the first game. Remember last year the Cowboys put up. What was it? They put up 350 burgers last season. They can put up 350 burgers last season. The Cowboys on Sunday night will put up their first 50 burgers of the season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know there's a fog over DFW right now, but it doesn't appear to be any over AT&T Stadium. As Kendrick was right, the Cowboys will put up their first 50-point dub tonight.
Clapping over here. It was definitely professional motivation. I mean, sorry how it ended and everything, but I just wanted to come out here and prove that I'm still.
Damn, Gina.
I feel like I showed that tonight.
You guys are indeceptive. After the way, when we were here week one, very different with your injury, all of that.
Boy, Kendrick really turned up to that NBC post game, ain't he?
Yeah, Kendrick, you think you got the TV up loud enough?
I'm just basking in my glory, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. You know what, guys? I hate telling you I was right, but I'm gonna tell you I was right. I called it on Saturday that they was gonna get a 50.
I want to hear something funny.
In the pregame, I said it's gonna get 50, and they got 50.
You did. You was right. Hey, I got something for you. I got a little trivia fact for y'all. You know, the Cowboys won today. I'm reading it this way on purpose. 1954. They won 1954, right? What year was that Jerry Jones picture posted in faking?
1954?
No, you missed it by 3 points. 1957.
Oh, darn.
We was almost there, y'all. We was almost there. But
hey, hold on. All those people who was on the show that told me I was crazy, make sure y'all maintain that energy and y'all apologize. Just y'all apologize. All those guys was on the pregame show telling me, no, that ain't gonna happen. I will accept your apologies on the show right now. I'm waiting.
Yeah, whatever, man. You got lucky. It was lucky, yes.
Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, man, yeah. I think this is going to be a hot L the Cowboys take. I think this is going to be an L. I got a funny feeling, yeah.
It was looking like that, but what I tell you at halftime, we're a second half team.
Oh, no, you don't get to do that.
I did. I told you. I said they were second half team.
You can't even look at me in the face me doing that. You can't even do that.
We're second half team.
You don't get to do that.
You know, I said it on halftime show. I said the Cowboys are a second half team. You know, after Dak throws that interception, he tends to turn up. He may have turned up a little bit too much because he was gracefully, had a break in it because Colts dropped a interception with a penalty on it as well, and we went scored. The Cowboys had the second most points scored in a quarter in NFL history with 33 points. This game, it was 21-19 heading into the fourth quarter. 21-19.
We just read this.
Motor said Peyton put all his Colts stuff on eBay for free just to have to pay for shipping. I can tell you some folks in the Colts in history that's shaking their head right now.
Bob Sanders.
Yeah,
Jeff
man.
Sanders, he's on the sideline. He got a front line seat to that.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all stay out in them streets because Marvin Harris said he looking for anybody out there.
Oh no, man, come on. You see Marvin Harrison, go the other way tonight. If you see Marvin Harrison, go the other way tonight. You know it won't end well. Just go the other way. Don't look.
He gonna shoot you, my pop say. Pop say you gonna get shot.
Yeah, move tonight.
Yeah, don't go his direction tonight.
Yeah.
Can y'all imagine if the Cowboys decided to play a complete game, what this team would look like?
Oh, we saw that against Minnesota.
You're right. From start to finish, you're right. They put up 40 then. So I don't know if, we do know that the Colts are just bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah. Jeff said, hey, we can out bad. You thought we was bad, now we look at this. We can outdo ourselves on this.
Jeff Saturday said, "Watch me. I'll top last week's performance with that no timeout situation. Watch this. I got you.
We're gonna beat the Eagles by 30-some points, y'all."
Okay, calm down. Let's calm down.
That was the difference in the game. He said, "Yeah, they only beat the Colts by 1. We beat them by a lot, by 35." So. Also, Kendrick, Pop said, let's go to Shreveport so you can play the slot since you predicted so much tonight.
Hey, man, forget Shreveport. I don't go that far. I go up to Oklahoma.
Shreveport only 2 hours or 2 hours from us.
Yeah, but for me, how fast I drive, Winston on a 30-minute drive.
Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Peyton Manning, Dallas Clark, all somewhere just shaking their heads looking at these Indianapolis Colts play football tonight. Tony Dungy.
Yeah, Tony Dungy had a good seat to watching this, shaking his head.
Tony Dungy said, I did all that coaching and left to go to NBC 5.
Johnny Unitas turning over in his grave.
He literally is turning over in his grave.
Turning over, man.
Yeah.
Well, what a great game from the second half. Fourth quarter. Let me just say the fourth quarter because this game was very bad up until the end of the third quarter.
Ricky Waters said, I ran all that dope back just to get
Let's talk football, guys.
Go ahead, Shaq.
Let's talk football, guys. Let's talk football, guys.
Oh man, since losing the Eagles, Cowboys have scored 228 points and giving up only 108, which is an average of a score of 38 to 18. Man, how did you do that math like that, man? Who comes up with that, man?
Buddy, how you coming up with all that, man? All right, Chef, we gonna talk football. Go ahead.
Yeah, Ricky Waters, good Lord.
I don't even know what to say, man, because I can start off and say how bad Dak was in the first half.
I told you.
He only threw for 170 yards.
He only threw for 170 tonight.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, because Matt Ryan just kept throwing, saying, man.
Also, the defense got stops when we needed them because at one point they were just letting the Colts walk them up and down the field.
Yes.
So luckily the defense had a come to Jesus meeting, and they had it without their leader, Micah Parsons, because that man was quiet as a mouse tonight.
Yes, Chef. You called for all them turnovers. You got him tonight.
He did nothing. So I'm expecting him to knock who is the Texans quarterback? Because I know they did
it's musical chairs up there.
Is it Kelly Allen, Keenan Allen, somebody?
Yes, I think that's his name.
Kyle Allen.
Dallas Clark saying, why my daddy named me like this? OBJ is going to the Mavs game tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be in the arena waiting to talk to him. I'm gonna get the deal done, y'all, tomorrow. Don't worry about it. He'll be a Cowboy after I talk to him at the game tomorrow night.
He said, my pop said, you ain't got to close that deal. It's already closed.
Don't worry, Paul. I'm going to get the signature. Get it already done.
I'm just looking at this. How in the heck you give up 33 points in a quarter?
I don't even remember all the 33 points. Where did they come
College
from?
games. I see colleges that happen to, if Alabama playing some
Where did they
Division II
come
team
from? Because they came so quick. It came really
in
really
the fourth.
quick.
Once in the fourth, that don't happen.
And I don't know when it actually was it Malik Hooker that started with the scoop and score? Was it Michael Gallup back shoulder fade? What started the score?
I don't know why. This is weird, man. You don't score 33 points in the fourth quarter.
You don't.
I mean, I don't know where.
I gotta go look at play-by-play to see what touchdown started that onslaught because my God.
The coach just still kept turning the ball over and turning it over.
Okay.
All right, Alberto. Doing some good hating over there right now.
Right. It was the Michael Gallup's pass.
He will be a Cowboy because I'm going to get the deal done tomorrow night at the American Airlines Center.
Alberto, we know one place he ain't going to.
It is Joy, New York.
He going there.
Yeah, we gotta wait for these. They gonna get these interviews in hot because Mike McCarthy is already at the podium right now.
Yeah, man.
Live on TV.
Yeah, man. David Duke somewhere shaking his head right now.
Why did we go for 2? I just want to know. Should we run down stats, y'all, for this?
Yeah, go ahead.
We gotta get it going. I'm gonna start with the Colts first because it's too much for the Cowboys. We want to put out there that Jeff Saturday must really hate Matt Ryan because he kept talking out there.
Yeah, you think he does.
After he kept getting killed back there in the fourth quarter. But to start it off, Matt Ryan was 21 to 37, 33, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, all came in the fourth quarter, I believe, with a 59.8 passer rating. Jonathan Taylor, who we thought was going to have a good game, he started to have a decent game. He had 21 carries for 82 yards. Zach Moss had 3 carries for 18 yards, and that was really it for the Colts running back. Alex Pierce for the receiving had 4 catches for 86 yards. Pierce Campbell had 4 for 43. Woods had 2 for 28. Jonathan Taylor had 3 for 21. Granson had 4 for 19. And Michael Pittman Jr., who we contained, had 2 for 16. The rookie Mo Alley Cox had 1 for 6. As far as them on the defensive side, Franklin, he had a really decent game. He had 10 total tackles and 6 solos. But Matt Ryan and Mo Alley Cox both have a fumble each. Now go to the Cowboys. This may take a minute, y'all.
Is it that good?
Yeah, it was a really good game. Ryan Dakota Prescott, this is where he irritates me. He was 20 of 30. He stopped right at 30.
Yeah, good. That's the right where we need him to be.
He had 170, 3 touchdowns, a pick with 100.7 passer rating. He was sacked 1 time. Tony Pollard had 12 carries for 91 yards. Ezekiel Elliott had 17 for 77. Malik Davis had 3 for 29. CeeDee Lamb had 2 for 23. Receiving, your wide receiver 1, CeeDee Lamb, was 5 of 71. Dalton Schultz had 2 for 33. Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb had a touchdown.
Alberto, OBJ ain't even going to Tennessee for a visit.
What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
Oh, we got some breaking news coming soon.
Whoa.
Breaking news.
Hold on a second there, young lady. Hold on
Put the key up.
1 second.
Matter of fact, I'm going to have Caleb. Caleb, come break the news to the people on what's going on and what
It says Zeke didn't start due to a discipline issue.
Say that one more time.
They said Zeke didn't start due to a discipline issue that happened with him.
So, for everybody that was wondering at the beginning of the game why Tony Pollard looked like to be RB1, your boy Zeke got himself into some trouble that they kind of kept under wraps, which they never do.
Oh, I remember that happened to Michael Irvin in the Detroit Lions game, but he didn't get on the plane. Then he started for the first series. And they realized, hey, man, we got to win with this dude.
Pop say he may have showed up late.
Yeah, maybe late.
Yeah, he'll be all right. They won by 40, 50,
Ain't
about
nothing.
50 million points. But back to these stats, because not nearly done, y'all. Nearly done. We stopped up in the receivers, right? Because, Jesus Christ, Dak threw the ball to everybody.
Oh, everybody! Really? We spread the ball around evenly today.
We did. Noah Brown had 2 for 15. Tony Pollard had 2 for 15. Zeke Elliott had 3 for 14. Malik Hooker had a scoop. He had a fumble. He forced the fumble. And Sam Williams had to force the fumble. Your Dallas defensive side tackle leader, Donovan Wilson. This man is playing himself into a contract because he has been amazing. He had 10
Yeah, he's going to be here next season.
He's going to get paid somewhere. He had 9 solos. He had a sack. He had, that was it. Deron Bland had 8 total, 4 solo, 2 interceptions. 2. Jaron Curse had 7 total, 7 solo as well. Odigizua had 5 total and 3 solos. Rest, it was just an onslaught. Y'all, if y'all don't believe me, look at this scrolling for the defensive side. There's so many people had tackles.
Yeah, boy. Poor Matt Ryan, boy. Poor Matt Ryan.
We had 3 total sacks. Y'all, we forced 6 turnovers.
Poor Matt Ryan. It's bad for you, man.
Oh, Matt Ryan.
Oh, don't forget about Malik Hooker, who had an interception and a scoop and a fumble recovery for a touchdown. He had a good day today.
Against his old team, I apologize, Malik Hooker. Going against your old team, you played an amazing game. Amazing game. So we had 6 total turnovers.
That's nothing new for Zeke. It probably wasn't anything major.
We don't know.
I'm pretty sure he'll get asked about it at the what's the name?
Okay, every Cowboy running back scored a touchdown today. Good job.
So that concludes my stats.
Oh, TCU plays Michigan in the Fiesta Bowl. They're in the playoff. Good for TCU.
Deron Bland, get that man on the field more, and Kelvin Joseph less.
Hey, Kelvin had some pass breakups at the end of the game.
Still not good enough, Shams. He wasn't good.
I know. Man,
he almost had an interception because Matt Ryan just determined to throw to get a pick from every corner they play for the Cowboys.
So I guess everybody had a decent all-around game.
Everybody ate in that fourth quarter. Everybody ate in that fourth quarter. That was the greatest fourth quarter I ever seen in the history of the Cowboys football. I think
that may have been the most points in a quarter for Cowboys history as well.
I think it was. That was amazing.
That was just an amazing game.
They broke the record for the most points in a 5-game span as well.
Okay. That was a weird game, though. It was really weird to me.
It was 21-19 going into the fourth quarter.
We were sitting there like, boy, how they gonna pull this out? And by the end of it, I said, hey.
Oh, here we go again.
And then by the end of it, Sham was talking about we may get 60 on these dudes.
We low-key almost did.
So, guys, was this enough to convince you guys that the Cowboys may be on their way to something great this season?
No.
Okay. I just threw it out there. That's all.
Man, she didn't waste no time.
I just threw it out there.
The reasoning was because he was late to a meeting or a phone going off in the meeting. And Jerry Jones said it was nothing he would have benched him for. But that comes to tell you that running back coach don't play. Yep. Stephen Jones said
he don't play so much that he still let him play.
Yeah. The fear is Anthony Brown did in fact tear his Achilles.
Oh man.
Man.
Yeah, the old Kevin Smith injury. Kevin Smith wasn't the same. I think he tore his Achilles.
This is going to be very, very bad come the Eagle game. This is going to be very, very bad.
Yeah, Eagles got a lot of good
We
receivers,
already
man.
know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we already know what's gonna happen, but
The
no.
Cowboys gonna win?
Huh?
Yeah,
What?
I said it.
Well, make sure.
The 33 points.
Hey,
The
what's
33
this?
points are the most points scored in a quarter by the Cowboys in franchise history.
Yeah.
Wow, you think all the great teams they done had? They ain't had that kind of explosion. But they never played a bad team like the Colts in either. So thank you, Matt Ryan. Thank you, Jeff Saturday. We had no business coaching the football game.
Pop said he got a crazy stat. The Cowboys are
Bland
the
is a
second
beast.
best- He said the Cowboys are second best offense and second best scoring defense.
I want to talk about that back shoulder throw with Prescott and Michael
that
Gallup
was,
right
that
there.
Was, that was beautiful right there.
Where do you find that at?
Hey, you know who that reminded me of? Des Bryant. That reminded
That's
me
what I
of
said. Des Bryant was somewhere. Des Bryant was somewhere shaking his head, looking at that play like, "Damn, you mean tell me we couldn't get that?" I love Zeke in a box.
Pop said Des looking at them like y'all over here chasing OBJ and I live in town.
Nah, them days over.
Yeah.
over them days over with, man. Them days over with.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
saw
was
you
fun
in
while it
Baltimore.
lasted.
I saw you in Baltimore. You could not run me. Yeah.
Mike Gallup had 2 touchdowns today, didn't he?
Yeah, Mike had 2 touchdowns.
he had 2.
He said, look at it, he said, no, OBJ who? I'm right here. What you need him for? Yeah,
interception right
yeah,
there.
that was the first of many interceptions Matt Ryan was throwing. I think this came before halftime. That's
the one before halftime that we went in and scored on.
Yeah, Malik Hooker. Great pick.
He had an amazing game.
Yeah, man. This was the game he probably wanted right here.
Yeah, he had a great game, and
well, that's Anthony Brown's best play he had until his season was ended.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Cowboys would contact Dez if OBJ decides now Dez is done here and there.
No, that's over. Yeah.
Not happening.
Yeah, once you get
Matty Ice is like
over.
Eli Manning, always good for 1 or 2 picks.
Yeah, Matty it's over. It's over for him.
The banana pudding. Yeah.
No Des Bryant days are over. He's out there in Cedar Hill chasing raccoons off his attic. Shout out to my hometown of Cedar Hill. Look, Kendrick, you see Jeff Saturday look like damn.
Yeah. For some reason, they just kept shuffling. He kept putting Matt Ryan out there, just like hey.
Jeff Saturday must really hate Matt Ryan because there's no way after 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, I'm putting Matt Ryan out there. And what did he do? Come out and threw another interception. Put him back out there. And what did he do?
Yeah, man, Donovan Wilson gonna get paid by somebody.
Right back at them.
Pop say he's gonna be the Xavier Woods this year. Get overpaid by another team.
Well, hey, he's earning his money this year.
Didn't the Bengals pay Xavier Woods?
Is that no? What? Hold on. It was a former Cowboy went to the Bengals, but I don't think.
No, that's Cheeto.
Cheeto
went to
Xavier got paid by the Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh. Yeah, man, it was a complete other fourth quarter domination.
Hey, Pops wanted me to ask you, who are you keeping? RB2 or QB2? Because they both up for contract.
RB2, because QB2 won't see the field like that.
Yeah, he gonna be here. I mean, who he gonna sign to? His last tape was that Eagle game. Who he finna sign with?
After we watched this play again with CeeDee Lamb rolling over, his forearm really did not hit the ground.
Nah,
he didn't.
Man, I'm proud of CeeDee, man. He's coming into his own. This little stretch he's having, man.
Wait, who are you proud of?
Proud of City, man. This stretch, he's really coming to his own. People, even myself was probably down. This dude really a number one receiver, and he's changing minds, man.
Yeah, you guys all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Why?
All that talking you're doing.
Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. You predict the Cowboys gonna lose today.
Yeah, he got on the show talking about, this is the Cowboy game where they take a high hill.
Yeah, I said they got all the ingredients to lose. They got all the ingredients to lose this game tonight.
Yeah, but you
ain't gonna lie to you, he was right up until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but but you missed one. They had Matt Ryan and Jeff Saturday. They're gonna find some way to give it to you.
Anthony Brown and Jordan Lewis injuries are going to be big problems for the Cowboys. We're going to have to outscore teams in the playoffs.
Hey, I want to say this. It's kind of shocking how the defense got better after Anthony Brown got injured. Just saying. I'm just saying. Like the defense kind of turned up.
Motor says we keep an RB2.
Yeah, I keep RB2 too. Hey, whoever played the spread for the Cowboys, they won some money.
Yes, they did.
And they better go thank Matt Ryan and Jeff Saturday. Because, boy, Cowboys was plus 11. I know people going into the fourth quarter, they were like, I don't know if they're going to hit. I don't know if this is going to hit. And boom.
Well, I didn't get a call or a text from my daddy saying, ask me what was the score. Because he showed good for calling and saying, son, what was that score at the end of the quarter? So I'm guessing he didn't hit on that damn quarter.
Okay, guys, I want to ask you this question, Shams.
What's up?
So what do you feel about this team, how this offense looks with OBJ? Because I'm the feeling he's going to be a Cowboy.
Well, yeah, because I'm going to get the deal done tomorrow night. But go ahead.
Here's
I like how you whip your hair like,
I'm sorry. I'm trying to formulate the words. I don't want us to sign OBJ and it messes up the chemistry of the offense. Because
it won't.
Our offense is humming right now. Yes, we have some issues, but I think signing OBJ helps you stretch the field a little bit more and gives you more one-on-one coverage, which can open the game for any of those receivers. And maybe even open the game for even tight ends or more wide receiver screen. We know OBJ loves a wide receiver screen. I think it helps out because then CD doesn't have to have a safety over the top as much anymore. And like I said, it gives you another threat on the field on offense. But honestly, right now, yeah, let's sign him, but we got other issues we need to address as well.
Like what?
CB2. I know we all like to crap on Anthony Brown, and I know how bad he is, but going down and deep into the stretch of the final games of the season and into the playoffs, missing him is going to hurt.
And that's why I say you need to sign OBJ, because you're may have to outscore some teams.
Yeah.
It's going to be an issue.
You're going to have to outscore teams to win now.
It's going to be an issue because Boss Man Fat, even Blaine, even though he had a good game, there's a lot of I want to say there's free money out there if you want to. We got one rookie and you got one second-year player, so there's not a lot of experience out there. So
right.
So either you're gonna have to rotate safeties, you're gonna have to rotate coverage over to that side. But I think as far as OBJ is, yeah, sign him, man. Listen, you don't know what's going down the pike. I always say you when you're going for a playoff stretch, it's just like in the NBA. If you got a chance to get a good player, you go out there and go get him.
Right.
I don't think he can do nothing but help. Listen, the Cowboys offense, I love the 50-point game. I want to poo-poo on my prediction. But don't read anything into this game. It was 21-19 going to the fourth.
Don't at all.
This was
Yeah.
a
Don't
weird
read anything
game.
into it.
If you really want to make the observation through the first 3 quarters, actually the Colts were really kind of outplaying the Cowboys until the Colts just imploded. In the 4th quarter. I mean, they imploded in a great way. Great for
Well,
us.
see, and that's, I guess, do you say that as a great team? Because as far as the Cowboys, they say great team find ways to win. The Colts have nothing to play for. Mind you, they just lost to Philly by 1 point. A game that they should have won. But because they're so bad, they couldn't finish it off. So, and they've beaten the Chiefs this year. So the Colts are just a dumpster fire, but they're not a complete bad team. They just don't have they don't have a quarterback because Matt Ryan is complete trash. Their defense is not bad. And then they're also missing their best player, Shaquille Leonard, who's out for the season for his back. I'm not going to say this team, the Cowboys, are great for this because there's no reason why they should have played with their food the first 3 quarters. But I also told you guys in the pregame show that coming off that mini bye, they will be rusty, and we know how this team is coming off byes and extra days off. They got to get into a rhythm. They're a second-half team, and that's exactly what happened.
But I also think this, getting OBJ, you get somebody who at least threatens to take the top off the defense. In my opinion, if he's healthy, he still haven't ran routes or practice for anybody. So
Pop said James Washington. We should see what James Washington brings us.
What? How long James Washington? I thought was he still on the team? Because
I'm good. We can cut. Matter of fact, we can cut him and give his money to Odell.
Yeah, I'm not really. Yeah, because he's coming off an injury also. So yeah,
right. He's coming off a broken foot as well.
Because I'm done. But getting Odell, you can't have enough good players in my opinion. If you want to make a playoff push, you're going to need him because you know he's going to command a double team. He's going to command somebody at least paying attention to him. Not to say Michael Gallup doesn't, but Michael Gallup to me is not a number 2. I think he's good in his natural position being a number 3.
Yeah, Michael. Yes. Well, I mean, he had a good performance today.
Yeah.
Who, Michael Gallup?
Well, let's just say he had 2 touchdowns. I mean, it wasn't like he was out there dominating anybody. He had 2 touchdowns today.
I mean, he did kind of fall on. He did both him and CeeDee Lamb kind of fell on their routes and got had Dak with 2 interceptions today.
Mm-hmm. And one thing I do know about Odell, he is an elite route runner. Elite route runner.
Hold on 1 second, guys. We got Michael Parsons at the podium.
We're gonna switch and a bunch of them quick routes that they were trying to run, we was just sitting on them a little bit more and just going for the ball.
Okay, turn those TVs down.
Yeah, we was like 50. Yeah, hey, we was definitely just like there another one, but you kind of preach it all week talking about ball, and then go execute. That's big. It's definitely another statement win, but obviously, you just gotta keep the humility, understand it's still ways to go. It's just right now. I think we accomplished and did a lot of great things last year, but we got to continue to do it for when it matters.
It looked like you had a chance. I know you're still looking for that first interception. I mean, you had your hands on one maybe I know it was a quick, tough pass.
Yeah.
You feel like it's coming soon?
Yeah, it's definitely coming soon. It's just teasing me right now. I don't know if it's gonna come in year 2, year 3, but I'm gonna get one. It's coming. If we get him, great. I think he'll be another foundation piece to this team, make our offense even more explosive. But if you're not, I wish him the best, and I love what he does, and I love who he represents, and just keep going.
Well, you heard it from Michael Parsons about how he feels about Odell coming to the team.
Michael looks very upset.
Sound like Shams like he's kind of over it.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's a lot of front running going on, but also Michael Parsons looked like he's very mad at himself. Like
I think that's more about the game. I think he's kind of upset for a second. He didn't dominate the way he thought he was gonna dominate. So expect him to go monster crazy next week.
Monster crazy.
Is it that, or is teams finding ways to scheme against him so he can't have monster games?
I'll tell you what. I'm finna make another prediction.
Oh no! Come on. Really? Hold on, before you make that prediction, we got RB1 at the podium.
Zeke.
I think you could put it up there. This team's really clicking right now on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Run game's looking really good. Receivers playing lights out. But on defense, everyone knows what they've been doing all year. I don't know how many takeaways was it this year. What, 4, 3? Almost 2 touchdowns. Really happy for Hook. Getting to play against the team that drafted him, and for him to have the day that he had. I know it means a lot to him.
Complementary football continues to work, not only the passing game, but the running game with you and your little brother, Tony Pollard. Can you talk about his game as well as yours?
Man, TP, man, he's so fast. He's just running by guys. I mean, a couple of them plays, he's outrunning the blockers. So you can give him a little slither of daylight, he's gonna take it to the crib and make it pay.
On your touchdown, the crowd was chanting your name. Could you hear all of that?
I love that. I love when we get on the goal line and the crowd. They call him for Zeke. Really appreciate that. We had a good crowd today.
Let's talk about the kettle celebration. You and Dak put something together?
I just had to come up with something to try to top the guys from last week. I don't know if we did. I don't think it's kind of hard to beat the whack-a-mole, but we queued up the Jack in the Box today.
Appreciate it. Congratulations, Zeke.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Finally hit your stride?
I think this team is dangerous. I think we're definitely dangerous. Just the way we're built. That defense, as strong as they are, the pass rush. Getting after the passer getting after the quarterback. And I don't know how many picks did we have today. We took the ball away a lot. The run game was clicking. Receivers played really well. MG had them today. Glad to see MG go out there and get 2 touchdowns. And shoot, we're rolling.
Zeke, do you think this is the most complete game so far this season?
I'll say this game definitely was one of the most complete games we played this season. Coming out of half a 1-score game and us kind of busting the thing wide open and we scored 50, 54. I had a feeling that we was gonna score 40 today. I didn't know we was gonna score 50.
They were kind of hanging around a little bit, and then second half, y'all really kind of took it on. Was there something said in the locker room?
Just we got to keep taking shots. Keep taking shots. It's the NFL. Teams are good. Everyone's good. So that first half is always going to be tough. But we knew if we just kept being consistent, kept executing, that things would start to roll our way.
Hendrick, hashtag TNZ. That's the new hashtag. Or hashtag run TNZ. Whichever one you want. Whichever one it is you want. That's what we go with now.
Let's go with the run TNZ.
And he ran today like a true RB1.
Okay.
Hey, This is funny. My friend who's the Colts fan who was at the game, all she could send is literally sad faces.
Well, she been doing that the whole season, ain't she?
Bless her heart. Bless that baby's heart.
You got 5 more games with the sad faces to go.
It's almost over. Hold on.
We got 1 more month. It'll be all over.
We got double MC at the podium now. Hold on. Jam one line. They getting these interviews out fast tonight.
The defense set the set the tone, obviously with the takeaways in the run game and the backs. Just like anything, it starts up front, and I think our perimeter players just continue to make plays. Throughout the game, we were able to break it open there in the fourth quarter.
It was always hard to win, but it was a tight game early on. But how did you see that? That's especially the second half.
Well, I just think like anything, you just trust your your preparation, not to get into what do you call it, coach speak. But every week, it's nice to be in these 7-day runs because I feel like it just gives you the optimal opportunity just to come out here and get going and make the adjustments that you have to make each week. But I felt like we were ready to play. I thought they made a few plays early, which credit to the Colts, but we just it was we called it a Cowboys 6 game. We knew this was going to come down to the fundamentals of ball security, tackling, getting off blocks, big play opportunities. So, and I thought our players just did a good job consistently staying after it for 4 quarters.
Lamb and Gallup looked like they had another strong game.
Yeah, definitely. Just yards after the catch. It's just they're a business defense, very systematic, very disciplined. They tackle very well. So we knew we talked all week about breaking arm tackles and getting the ball to a second level, and we, like I said,
Coach McCarthy, as he looks ecstatic up there at the podium. Well, they didn't have to bring that.
They didn't have to bring that TO
tablecloth
sheet out tonight.
They had to bring that TO tablecloth out tonight, boy, because it was looking grim going in that third quarter. He lose to Jeff Saturday, had no business coaching. He showed it in the fourth quarter. But Cowboys with a big monster fourth quarter. I wouldn't settle for him on championship. As I'm hearing on my Twitter page, he made all the kill like they ran into a bad Colts team. They're gonna run into a bad Houston team next Sunday. Probably gonna have another Jacksonville Jaguar team probably being unquit by then following Sunday. Then it gets really interesting. We're talking Titans and we're talking Eagles. And then we're talking the Commanders. They end the season. They're gonna be 3 tough ones. So
we got ODEDE Wiggy Zua at the podium right now, doing some talking,
chopping away at it, just chipping away, and then we just kept consistent, kept going hard. Things started to go our way.
Osa, when I look at this team, man, I see the depth. I see you and Quentin sometime. I see you and Gallimore sometime, but you are that constant at that 3 technique and sometimes the 1 man. I mean, you've grown in 2 years.
Wait, what'd you say?
You've grown in 2 years. You've from a part-time player to a starter to now being a full-time starter. You're the man. You've grown this.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
You've just been working hard.
So what has been the biggest change for you now into year 2 and having a lot of success? Is it the guys around you? Is it the personal growth that you've had? Which one's kind of led to more success?
I feel like a combination of both. The connection is deeper, you know what I mean, between me and the guy to my left and my right, just as we've been spending more time together. We're spending more time in the DQ system and in the defense, getting to execute at a higher level just because we know the game, we know the defense. Things are just starting to click a little bit faster, and we can slow it down a little bit.
What's it like whenever things start going right? To the point that they did in that second half, whenever Dan Quinn's calling the plays and you guys have that extra level of confidence, how fun is that to be a part of a defense that flies around like that?
It's a lot of fun, and we're always competing, so just being able to compete with one another, push each other to go harder it's a lot of fun.
And in the second half, when y'all started just to get the sacks and the turnovers, man, what are y'all saying to one another? I mean, what's the joyousness like?
A lot. We just having fun with it, you know what I mean? Just chatting it up, just like I said, having fun. I couldn't tell you exactly what was said, but we having a good time. We
are on TV, so you probably need to keep a little bit of that in-house. But when those conversations are being had, is there kind of a sense of you don't want to be left out when there are so many different guys making plays like that?
Yeah, I mean, like any 3rd and long, like we want to be out there. Coach calls me out, I'm like, dang, like, you know what I mean? Like, guys are starting to, like, especially when we start to get up, you know what I mean? Like, we get to pin our ears back and we get to go hunt. So you want to be out there on the field in those situations.
Last year, you saw a little bit of a difference in the defense as well. But what's the biggest difference from 2021 to this 2022 bunch?
Like I said, man, like things are just starting to click. Everyone's getting a little bit more time under DQ, so we're just being able to process things a little bit faster. Your mind can slow the game down.
Is it a certain number of snaps you go before you come out? Do you raise your hand, or is it a rotation? Do coach got a certain set that he does?
We just let coach handle it. They do a pretty good job of rotating us, so they just tell us go as hard as you can. We'll send guys in for you.
Cowboys defensive tackle Osa Odigizua. I don't even know if I can call you a defensive tackle. I feel like you're all over the defensive line. Let's just say D lineman. How about that? Just what you got?
I mean, I consider myself a D tackle.
Okay. Right. Okay, I would say that, but you're just all over the place. That's the real big thing about it. He's got the ice here too. You look at the chain as well. He's always looking fresh in his second year. I was already saying he looks like a veteran. Looks like a veteran in the post-game dress. Osa Odigizua joining us here on Cowboys Game Night. When we come back, we talk to Deron Bland. He was one of the key members.
There's a guy who you want to hear from, Deron Bland. He had a good little outing today.
Yes, sir. Yeah, had him great. Two interceptions. Was it two? He had two. Yeah, he had 2 interceptions today.
Two.
Yeah, so had a great night, man. They're gonna have to lean on that defensive line, knowing the injuries they have on the back end of especially the cornerback situation. They're gonna have to lean on that front seven. So we'll see what happens. But that front seven.
I think we got Malik Hooker right here. Definitely another guy.
Oh, Malik, okay.
I mean, I ain't really have no special words, man. I mean, the message for me today was just, if you're a big dog, man, be a big dog today. And I feel like that showed out there today, man. I feel like on both sides of the ball, we was able to run the ball, we was able to stop the run, which was a big key to the game today. And I feel like that's why we was able to get the victory tonight. Yeah. Well, we believe every week we go in, we're dominant enough to be able to get teams, under 14 points, as far as up to scores. So we felt like once we get there, we just had to, capitalize on it. We feel like that's what we've been lacking throughout this year. Today, when we got up them 2 scores, whatever, we just pretty much built out. We started creating turnovers, sack fumbles, and everything. And that's how we want to be every week. That was just the emphasis for us this week. That's the football guys, I guess. That's what they've been saying. That's what they say. But honestly, man, those guys was just after it up front. You watch the game from front to front. I mean, from the beginning to the end, those guys was dominant up front. And they was creating a lot of those takeaways, forcing the quarterback to have to get the ball out a little faster than he wanted to. And when you do that and time of the routes is off, man, that's when tip passes and, sack fumbles and all that stuff come along.
Everybody getting their shine today, huh? Everybody getting their interview.
Everybody getting their shine today, Kendrick, because you're right. They put up 50 points. I mean, we want to hear from everybody who had something to do with that.
Where is QB1? Because
that's what I'm waiting on.
I got to be up for duty in the morning, so I'm going to have to cut this post game short.
Man, only threw for 170. He letting other people get the shine on, man. He only threw for 170.
He only threw for 147.
Yo, how you get? Man, he got to be really bad. He got really bad. Your quarterback. Oh, here we go.
Things we coming in, me and him were talking about. As soon as we came in, it was like, once we get on that field, we want to make some plays.
What can you say about this 2022 class that, objectively speaking, is easily one of the best, if not the best, Cowboys draft class in decades?
I mean, each one of us, each one they brought in, each position, they're playing pretty much. So this rate class has been really special.
Ron, how dangerous is this team? Just the way the defense is playing, the offense, everybody. It's all complementary football. How dangerous can this team?
I mean, you see in the fourth quarter, any one of us can make a play. So that's how dangerous our defense is. Each one of us, we can do our job. We believe we're all could do it. So that's our danger. Oh yeah.
Find the end zone.
I need a fumble. Well, I need a fumble recovery and a scoop score. I need both.
When's the last time you find the end zone?
The last time? Shoot. High school, probably. my one in college got called back.
Oh, did
you? Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Capazzo says that the great Callie Kaplan
would have hit Zeke with an uppercut ASAP with the question, why didn't he start my guys Calvin Watkins and Clarence Hill lacking over there? Well, we know why, because Kendrick says that Callie is nosy. Yeah, Callie's a little nosy. Poor Callie Kaplan. I had to go talk to Callie after you made that comment, Toad. Yeah, Callie,
But
little nosy.
Capazzo,
So we love you
if
over there,
wanted
Callie.
to know- Capazzo,
Yo.
if you wanted to know, his phone just went off in a meeting. That's it.
Well, Deron Blunt, that's a guy that need to give you a call, man. Well, get his hairline and stuff, man. Oh, come on, man. Moda has named him Deron Bionic Arm Bland. And we got Malik the Freak tonight.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Malik the Freak. Now, instead of Malik Hooker, it's Malik the Freak.
Yeah, I don't know where you got that from, but all right.
Yeah, we're on standby for QB1. Who the two participants here on the postgame show were not too happy with his performance earlier on in the game.
Half. Yeah, man, he was ass in that first half. Yeah,
he didn't throw the second interception. It was both his interceptions came in the first half, right?
Yeah, the first half.
Okay. Shams, your dream has come true. Here he is, QB1.
To this team,
we're trying to be as great as we can be, and in every aspect, and obviously getting into the late of the year, what we've got coming up, and just on our schedule, and then obviously making a run at the Super Bowl. You want to make sure that you have as many weapons as you can, that you're fully loaded in every direction, and just planning for the future. So as I said, it's not only about this year; it's about in the future. But right now, I mean, this team is resilient. That's been our mantra. It's been our motto, and we're not satisfied by scoring 50. We're not satisfied by. Come on, man, please. Thank you. They're grilling me. It's midnight. All right, Coach. I'm right behind you. Hopefully. Love that guy. I forgot the question, but this team's just resilient. We're not satisfied. We're going to continue to work. We're going to continue to try to get better. And that's the type of men that we have on all sides of the ball. And we're hungry. We're hungry.
Patrick Walker, DallasCowboys.com. You talk about the team wanting to get better. Obviously, you're going to watch some film and see some things that you could that team as a whole could clean up in the first quarter. So, but one thing you guys cleaned up in a big way, penalties. You went from a season high against the Giants in 13, season low today at 3 against the Colts. Did you do anything different in the preparation for this game that helped contribute to that? And how important is it to keep that low going forward?
Yeah, he would have loved that question. He would have loved that question. I'm just – penalty-free type week, I guess you want to call it, and just in the way that we approach the week, practicing, being more aware, understanding that we're getting penalties and things called tight on us.
Okay, Shams, Kendrick. So for the past 3 games, Dak has thrown 2 to 3 interceptions, and it's equal to Doug.
Let him throw picks.
If I told you that every game he throws 2 interceptions and he comes back and he throws what? How many touchdowns he had today? What? 3, 4, 3? So we give him 2 interceptions and then we get 3 touchdowns out of it, and we get a dub. If I told you that's the recipe for winning, would you want to keep that going?
No, because that ain't the recipe for winning.
It ain't.
I'm just saying. I mean, apparently it seems to be his recipe.
You done play some bad teams over there, but you done got away with that. You can't do that against teams like the Philly,
yeah,
or coming up the even the team like coming up the Titans and the Commanders. Those are good football teams.
Well, come on, that Commanders game, we're not gonna have anybody playing in that game.
Yeah, but you on the road game. That's a good team. That's a good team.
It is, but it's gonna be a Cooper Rush game. We're gonna be seeing everybody for the playoffs.
I mean, honestly, is that a good team? They just tied today with the Giants.
That's a good team. They will
We're
make
not
the
going to be
playoffs.
playing anybody in that. That's the last game of the season. Everybody will be resting.
So you already committing the division to Philly, right? So that's basically what you're saying. Division Philly.
Even if Philly doesn't win, even if at this point, we're 9-3. Like nobody's really going to catch us with the way the records are. So right now, if the playoffs start with the way it's looking, it's either going to be Philly or Minnesota. And right now, it would be we're going to Minnesota to play Minnesota in the first round of playoffs.
So Philly's got the division, just like I said at the beginning of the season, right?
Okay, well, if you want to be, I keep seeing you keep going with this Negro Dominus act or whatever that you want to go with. You predict everything, so we'll call you Negro Dominus.
Hey, hold on, on my prediction. Remember, I said I had a prediction about Michael Parsons. He will get 4 sacks next week.
Yeah, that Texans team is bad.
Mark it down.
I think baseball cap Dak comes early in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Philly pretty much got the division. Okay, well they can have the division, but for right now, so now it's between Philly and Minnesota. Whoever can win the most games between them two, because only one team gets the bye now.
Well, it's gonna be Philly because Minnesota already beat the brakes off of Minnesota. I mean, Philly already beat the brakes off Minnesota early in the season.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about, but their record wise, like at this point, Philly would have to lose like 2 games.
Yeah.
To Minnesota's 2 games. So at this point, it's basically just between them and I mean Minnesota's going to win the division regardless, though.
Yeah.
Only thing they're too high to even fall to whoever wins the division of the NFC West and the NFC South.
Yeah, South. That's done. I'm mad
they gotta have a winner. That's that year. Remember, we had everybody in our division was below 500, and we won it at like I think 9-7 or something.
Right.
Yeah, it was just a bad year.
So right now, pretty much you can pretty much book it that the Dallas Cowboys are going to be playing Minnesota Vikings in the first round of the playoffs. We're going back to Minnesota pretty much.
No, they're in the 5th spot, right?
Who?
Yeah, Cowboys in the 5th spot, right?
Yeah, we'll play the 4th seed.
Yeah, they be playing the Buccaneers right now. They be playing Tampa. Tampa's the fourth division winner. They got the worst record out.
One team that gets
it is, but it's three wild card teams and those other 3 division winners. Cowboys will be playing the Buccaneers if the season ended today.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
5 versus 4. Cowboys.
You're right. It'll be the Buccaneers. It'll be the Buccaneers. You're right.
I don't think the Cowboys win any of that action. They need.
Do I trust more? No, he still puts fear in my heart.
Yeah, he's not.
First game will be Bucks as of now. Yeah, right now it will be the Buccaneers.
Yeah, he's not that good. He really isn't.
Right. So basically, okay, they take on the lower seed. So you're right. And then Minnesota will be getting whoever the lowest.
Minnesota. Yeah, we're getting the lowest wild card.
Right.
Which will be Washington.
Looks like it's all NFC East wild card or NFC in the hunt wild card type situation.
I'm trying to look at these standings right now.
The Giants were after the Cowboys, I think, and then I think
4-1.
Okay, as of now, the Cowboys, will be playing the Buccaneers. The Vikings will be playing
it looked like right now the Commanders. And then whatever the other team is
that the Commanders? No, the Seahawks.
Yeah.
I forgot about Seahawks. Seahawks might win the division though. Seahawks might win the division.
And the 49ers will be playing the Giants because Commanders have more losses. Actually, the Commanders right now will be out of the playoffs.
Yeah, they'll be out.
Right. Okay. So the Seahawks in there, but the Seahawks might turn around and win the division if old Brock can't hold up.
Yeah, he won't.
We kill Brown, but that's going to be a huge problem. Guaranteed.
I said it.
Yeah, Sham. The 49ers got a problem. They're at home against the Buccaneers next week.
Nah, they can win that one.
Oh no, they can't. They ain't beat Tom Brady without no.
He just said that's a win for San Fran.
They're at Seattle.
Okay, that's an L.
Then they're at home against Washington.
Okay, that's a win.
They're at the Raiders, and they finish the season at home against the Cardinals.
Okay, I see 3 more dubs.
I don't see it. I don't think they beat the Raiders in Vegas.
All they gotta do is run the ball. They got run CMC.
Yeah, you see how the Raiders look like they're starting to pick it up, brother.
Oh my God, they had one good game.
They've been stringing a couple games along. Look like they're starting to figure it out.
David Carr was just crying the other day at the podium, shedding real tears.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not gonna be up. I'm probably about to log off. I got work in the morning. I got go teach some kids.
Oh, so do we,
I believe that children are our future.
We got work
them well in. Let them lead the way.
But we do it for the clicks.
Well, yeah, we about to get out of here too anyway. We've covered everything we need to cover. We got QB1's post-game interview. San Fran's issue was always Jimmy G. Hope you get now. Listen. They're winning because of Jimmy G. Y'all got to stop this Jimmy G hate. See, Jimmy G get that Dak Prescott hate around here. I see. That was my pick to go to the Super Bowl.
Except he actually goes to the NFC Championship games and Super Bowl.
Well, you can join us live tomorrow night for the Mavs versus Phoenix Suns post game show, where I'll be live in the AAC, and I'll be getting the Odell Beckham contract done for the Metroplex.
Yeah, it probably means he's going to Buffalo.
No. You don't think this team has killer instinct? Let teams hang around so long.
Yeah, that's kind of true too.
Yeah,
it's just the Colts imploded in the fourth quarter.
I mean,
we'll be back, Nick. Go ahead, Shem.
We didn't let them hang around last week. It was just a phantom personal foul called on Micah Parsons last week. Week before that, it was 40-3. I think we're kind of blowing some teams out because it made it close. That personal foul call on Michael last week made it closer than what the game really looked. But second half of the Giants game, we were on fire too. So I think the key is coming out firing in the first half, putting a complete game together like against the Vikings. I don't think the Cowboys will sustain this run all the way to the end of the season or whatever. But the fire's eventually going to fizzle out.
Well,
but
yeah,
at least you're stacking wins now.
Well, lucky for the Cowboys, they got a week off next week.
Okay. All right.
They got a week off next week. Next week. They can just put up 17 and trust me, they're gonna win that game. If they get 10, they'll win that game. Trust me.
All right, that's what you're doing?
You did not guarantee a win today? Did not guarantee a 50-point dub today?
Hey, he finna ride this high because he finna ride it.
Guarantee! Woo!
Well, we gotta get out of here, but before we get out of here, Kendrick, I just want to let you know, Peyton Manning, Dwight Freeney, Robert Mathis, Art Donovan, Adam Vinatieri kicked all those field goals. Eric Dickerson, Mike Davis, T.Y. Hilton, Joseph Adai. Yeah, T.Y. I see giving the T.Y.
He's still in the league?
No, I don't think he's in the league.
Okay.
But he's not a what's the name anymore? Ryan Diem, Quentin Nelson, Tony Saragusa. He actually just passed away. Brandon Stokely, Antoine Bethea, Vontae Davis, Terry Glenn, Colt Anderson, Raheem Brock, Mike Curtis, Chris Hinton, Marcus Pollard, Ray Donaldson, and Lenny Moore. All somewhere shaking their head looking at these coaches give up 50 points to the Dallas Cowboys today.
You also Marshall Faulk when he's not assaulting women in.
No, come on, man. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there, man. Come on,
just
man.
say it. We ain't seen them since. I mean, you say it.
Jeff George. Jim Irsay saying, see, this is why I take them pain pills. I quit. We'll be back tomorrow night.
So we're Capasso. He had them all with the same jokes.
Oh my God. Come on, man.
Y'all are awful.
Keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars.
You're going to take a lot of pain pills tonight. You're going to take a lot of pain pills tonight. You may take cocaine along with it.
I can't even get it out, man. I quit, man.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.